Okay, schönen guten Tag. Ich bin Ivans Lukomana hier in Deutschland, Germany. Heute unterrichte ich Deutschkurs. Deutsch A1 bin ich mit Studenten aus Kenia und Kongo DR. So, I'm Ivan Lukomana here in Germany, and today I'm teaching German language. We continue from where we ended with our great agribusiness students, agribusiness and entrepreneurship. Why do they have to learn German language? Because this program is connected to Germany or Deutschland. At a later stage, the students will be doing their agribusiness between their country and Deutschland. Therefore, they have to know some German language. The way the adage says, if you'd love to know your partner well, you have to knock on his door and see how he lives. So Germans, they have to know our beautiful continent of Africa, also our continent of Africa, they have to know Germans here as a partnership we've created. So let's talk, okay, last week, sorry, I'll be pushing in slowly some German language, but I'll be translating so that if you start keeping it, don't get scared. Last week, we learned something. Das Alphabet, the alphabet in English, and we learned something to do with spelling the names. And I mentioned something that you are on this program. One day, you're going to find yourself here in Germany. And when you cross over here, always you have to go to the home office and register yourself. And when you're registering yourself, then your names or our names in Africa, they cannot easily spell them. Neither can easily spell Kenyan names, Zimbabwean names, and stuff because it's similar. The way we pronounce them is the way we write them. But in Germany, the way we pronounce them is differently from the way they are written because of that differences in the letters according to the alphabetical order. Now, just some warm up. This is what we are going to do some short quiz, okay? Testing if you still remember, okay, pronouncing or writing certain names using the German alphabetical order. Okay, so 1 second, please. So write numbers, write spellings, then write number 1 up to 10 down, number 1 up to 10. Okay, number 1 up to 10. So the game is this. I'm going to read the name in German, okay? The name in German, or the word, or the words in German. Then I am going to spell that word letter by letter. And you will be writing, okay? You are going to be writing the letters I'm going to mention, okay? So the letters I'm going to mention are going to be in German alphabet. So write the German alphabet. Okay, I repeat, 1 up to 10. You can write 1, 2, going down, up to 10. I'm going to read this word or the words in German. Then I'm going to spell this word or words, and you are going to write them. Okay, some people are joining. Okay, so I have to repeat the instructions. Let's wait for Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy, someone is joining. A Kennedy count. Mr. Kennedy is joining. Come quickly, Mr. Kennedy, then German. A up to G of Dutch. Mr. Washington, switch on your microphone.
Yes.
Can you do the alphabet A up to G?
We have A. Then we have got B. Then C. Then we have D. Then we have F.
You've missed one.
Then
From D comes another one.
F. F.
D, in English, D-E.
Yes, in German it's D.
Then?
D. Then we have got E in English. Then in German is F. F.
Also, it's A, like E, but A.
F.
F.
Yes.
The last one, up to G.
Then we have got G in English. Yeah. Then German spell is at like gay.
Gay, sehr gut. Sehr gut.
Gay, German spell.
Wunderbar. Gut gemacht.
Yeah.
That was a nice warm-up. Thank you for your warm-up as we were waiting for others to join. Now, this is a quiz, and I am going to mark this quiz 10 questions, each question 2 points, okay? Sorry, those who are joining us now, this is the rule. Heute means today we are doing German language. We continue from where we ended last time. Remember we did the alphabet, okay? A up to Z. Then we had extra letters, if you remember very well, okay? The umlaut, okay? A, R with dot, dot. Then we had O with dot, dot. Then we had U with dot, dot. Then we had that funny, which looks like B, okay? S set, okay? S set. And you remember S set means double S, okay? Means double S. I'm going to remind you that we go into this quiz. The special umlaut are O, U, then S set, which looks like B, but it's not a B. Okay, special. Apart from the English one we know, these are the specials. You remember them? The one A is going to be pronounced, the one A without umlaut, A with umlaut, A. Then O from your mouth with umlaut, dots on top, O. Then U, that is in English, U without umlaut. With umlaut, you push it to the throat. U. Then this one here. S set, not be. Okay? S set. These are the special characters. Okay? We looked at. Now, here we go. So, what is the quiz for those who are new? The quiz is write the numbers 1 down up to 10. Okay, there are 10 questions. 1 up to 10. Now, then each number, I'm going to write here a name of a person, first name and surname, and I'm going to speak it to you in German, okay, in German pronunciation. Then, before you write it, I'm going to now tell you to say, can you start writing the same name when I start spelling letter by letter, because I want to know how far you have understood listening to the letters and putting them down. Now you are acting as an officer in the German office who is talking to Mr. Lukomona, giving you the name. How correctly are you going to write the name that I've given you or the word that I've given you? That's the game. Then after this, we continue with the other phases of the language. You need the language for one thing. You're doing agribusiness and entrepreneurship because it is connected to Deutschland. Therefore, you've got to know your partner's language as well, just as they know your language, English, as well. And they have to also know your language, Kiswahili, and other languages as well. Pretty good. So let's get going now. Write your name on top of your paper, because what's going to happen afterwards, you are going to make a photo, okay, a photo of your paper, and you're going to submit your answer just to check. Quiz number 1. Das alphabet, the alphabet. Number 1, question 1. Don't write anything, listen to me. Hören Sie mich zu. Listen to me. Mein Name ist, my name means my name. Don't worry, you are going to learn. My name, just like in English. My name ist. My name ist Martin Müller. My name ist Martin Müller. Ich buchstabiere Martin Müller. Ich buchstabiere means I'm spelling my name now. Now you can write Martin, M, R, R, T, E, N. I repeat, Martin. I repeat.
M,
A, R, T, E, N. Second name, Müller. M, L, E, R. I repeat, Müller, that's the surname. Müller. M, U, L, E, R. So Martin Müller, that's the first name. Number 2, Nummer 2. Mein Name ist Anja Busche. Mein Name ist Anja Busche. I spell now. Write down Anja. A N J A. I repeat, don't worry. Anja A N J A. Surname Buche. Buche. Right? Buche B. O T T. 2 times T, okay? 2 times T. C. Ha. E. I repeat. Buche. B. O. T. T. C. Ha. E. Number 3. Number 3. Mein Name ist Yvonne Mustafa. Mein Name ist Yvonne Mustafa. Ich buchstabiere Yvonne. Yvonne, please don't think of the Yvonne you know, okay? Write what I'm giving you. I spell Yvonne Huxlon. V O N A. I repeat, Yvonne Upsilon V O N A. Mustafa. Mustafa. M U S T A F A. Mustafa. M U S T A F A. Vier. Vier is 4. Vier. Nummer 4. Mein Name ist Willi Jansen. Mein Name ist Willi Jansen. 1 second. Okay, there was some feedback. Mein Name ist Willi Jansen. Ich buchstabiere Willi. Can you write Willi? W I L L Y. Ich buchstabiere. Willy.
Kindly may you pardon, please.
No problem.
Yeah,
I,
may you repeat it?
Willy. Willy. V. I. L. L. Y. Jansen. Surname Jansen. Ich buchstabiere Jansen. J. A. N. S. E. N. Jansen. J. A. N. S. E. N. Fünf. Fünf. Fünf is 5. Fünf. Number 5. Ich wohne means I live. Okay? I live. Ich wohne in Hamburger Straße. Ich wohne in Hamburger Straße. Schreiben Sie Straße, right? Straße. S. T. R. A. S. Z. E. I repeat. Straße. S. T. R. S. Z. E. Sechs. Sechs is 6. Nummer 6. Nummer is number. Nummer 6. Nummer 6. I live. Ich wohne. Ich wohne in. Ich wohne in Violettstraße. Ich wohne in Violettstraße. Violettstraße. I spell Violettstraße. V. I. O. L. E. T. S. T. R. A. S. Z. I'm going to repeat Washington, no problem.
Pardon, sir.
I'm repeating, no problem. Okay. Violettstraße. Violettstraße. It's one word, please don't split it, okay? I know I gave you Straße somewhere. It's one word, connected, okay? V. I. O. L. E. T. S. T. R. S. Z. Violet Strasse. Violet Strasse. As you are thinking, 1 second. Okay, gehen wir weiter. Das war Nummer 6. 7. 7. 7 means 7. Just like in English. 7. This is not a name. It's one of the vocabs you are going to be using. Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen means see you again. Okay? Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen. See you again. So, ich buchstabiere. I spell Wiedersehen. Now you can write Wiedersehen. Wer.
Do we split them? Hello, sir.
Hello? Wiedersehen.
Do we split them? We split the words.
One word. It's complete.
Yes. Okay. 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 Okay.
Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen. Wer. I. D. R. S. H. N. I repeat. Wiedersehen. See you again. Wer. I. D. R. S. H. N. Wiedersehen. See you again. Next word, I think, 7. Number 7. Choose. Choose. Choose means buy. Buy. Choose. Choose. I spell choose. T. S. C. H. U. Umlaut. S. I repeat. Choose. T. S. C. H. U. Umlaut. S. That's buy. From Auf Wiedersehen to choose. Nummer 8. Nummer 8. Another word you are going to meet. Kärtchen. Kärtchen. Kärtchen are small cards. small cards. Okay, sometimes those probably who are working or doing business, or you carry some small piece of paper in a pocket, you write something, a notice, you give somebody. Okay, small card, not A4 paper, but small cut in small pieces. Those are called kei-shen. Okay, kei-shen cards. Kei-shen, I spell now. Ka, umlaut. Te, se, ha, n. I repeat, kei-shen, ka, umlaut. Te, se, ha, n. N at the end, one N. Jetzt Nummer, ich glaube, Nummer 9. Müssen wir Nummer 9 haben. O number 9. Nummer 9. Vergleichen. Vergleichen. Vergleichen is a word in German which means in English compare, to compare. Okay? Compare this to this, or compare this with this. Vergleichen. You are going to use it a lot. I spell vergleichen. V, E, R, G, L, E, I, C, H, E, N. I repeat, vergleichen. V, E, R, G, L, E, I, C, H, E, N. Das war vergleichen. Ich glaube, Nummer 9.
Sir, I have a network problem, so may you repeat for me from number 7? My phone has just lost.
From number 7. Sorry, no problem, sir. Okay.
Number 7.
No problem, sir. From number 7. Okay.
Mm.
Number 7. So, number 7, Nummer, just like in English, Nummer 7, 7, is Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen, see you again. Okay? Let me just pause because Waschmaschine. One word, please. Okay? You know, German, this is what you are going to learn as we go on. German language as well. You will find one word with 15 letters. Don't get scared. They combine words, different words, to make one different words, smaller ones, to make one big. So it's easy when you know the principle. So like in this case, Vash, microphone please. Okay. Vash is to wash, just like in English. Vash is to wash. Machine, I don't even need to ask you, you know what it means. Machine is machine. Okay? So wash machine. This, if you got a wash machine, clothes you put there. So Waschmaschine. So when you write this word, you are going to see that you're going to know the spelling of wash alone and machine alone, but they put them together to make one item, washing machine. Perfect. So Waschmaschine, ich buchstabiere, I spell V A S C H M A S C H I N A. I repeat, Waschmaschine, one word combined. V A C H M A S C H I N A. And this finishes the quiz. Finishes the quiz. Waschmaschine. Now, for the sake.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello? Go ahead, please.
Just I lost my network. Please just repeat the last word. The last word.
The last word?
Wash machine. The last word.
Okay. Waschmaschine. Waschmaschine. I spell it buchstabiere. V A S C H M A S C H I N A. Waschmaschine. Then now, like I promised you, I'm going to be so fast to Wiederholung. Wiederholung means to repeat. Okay? I'm going to start from the very, 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 very first. I'm going to start from the very first. Okay. Check your work before you submit. Number 1. Martin Müller. Martin Müller. I spell Martin I'll be fast like I said, okay, because it's just checking. M-A-R-T-I-N. Müller. M-U umlaut L-L-E-R. Number 2. Anya Boche. Anya Boche. That's number 2. Anya. A-N-J-A. Boche. B-U umlaut T-T-C-H-E. Number 3. Yvonne Mustafa. Yvonne Mustafa. Yvonne Y V-O-N-A. Mustafa. M-U-S-T-A-F-A. Number 4. Willy Jansen. Willy Jansen. Willy V-I-L-L-Y. Jansen. J-A-N-S-A-N. Number 5. Hamburger Straße. Straße. S-T-R. A. Asset. A. Nummer 6. Violettstraße. Violettstraße. Nummer 7. Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen. See you again. V, I, E, D, E, R, S, E, H, E, N. Wiedersehen. One word. Nummer 8. Kätzchen. Cards. Small cards. I spell K, E, umlaut, R, T, C, H, E, N. I repeat, Kätzchen. K, E, umlaut, R, T, C, H, E, N. That's number 8. Nummer 9. Nummer 9. Vergleichen, to compare. Vergleichen, to compare. I spell V, E, R, G, L, E, I, C, H, E, N. I repeat. Vergleichen. V, E, R, G, L, E, I, C, H, E, N. Number last, or the last one, Waschmaschine. Washing machine. Waschmaschine. V, A, S, C, H. Oh, sorry, microphone. Okay. I repeat. Waschmaschine. V, A, S, C, H, M, A, S, C, H, E, N, A. Ends the quiz. So, each point carries 2 marks. That is 20 marks. Heißt Buchstabieren. Very important, because if we don't understand spellings, then where we are going, because every word is going to carry at least any of these letters, if not all of them. Okay, so what you do, I know you wrote on a piece of paper. What you're gonna do is this, because I have to check it later on, not now. What do we do? If you are using a phone, okay, I'm going to give you now email address, okay, where you make a photo. If you are using your phone for this program, it's okay, you can switch off from here, make a photo. I don't want this to sleep with you. Send it immediately to my email, then we continue with the class, okay? So let me write you email. Can I write in the chat box? Let me just say, I'm going to spell, since you are professors of spellings of German language. So, email is DLE, in German, DLE.Germany@yahoo.de. Punkt is point, is full stop. So DLI in English. DLI point, or full stop, Germany, Germany, Germany. I'm spelling now in English. Germany as a country at sign yahoo.de for Deutschland, for Germany, .de. I put it here, please don't send to a wrong. I hope you are able to see it. DLI.Germany@yahoo.de. Please copy it nicely. My writing is terrible, I know. DLI.Germany@yahoo.de. Please, other people access this. When you send in the subject area, okay, write like this, okay? German quiz. German quiz. Okay, please write this. German quiz. Then anybody is going to know this is my email. Okay, if you don't put subject, somebody are going to receive, what is this? What can we do? So German quiz. Then attach. So you only, I think you need a maximum of 5 minutes. Microphone, please. You only need 5 minutes. So I'm giving you a break of 5 minutes to send this right now. Then after 5 minutes, we continue with our learning. Okay. If you're using
Hello, sir.
oh,
Yahoo dot.
DE for Deutschland, for Germany. Don't write com, then it won't come.
Okay, excuse me.
Oh, please, yeah, make sure you have written your name on the, what is it called? On your answer sheet, please, on top. Because these have to be recorded. Max. Yes, somebody's got a question?
May you repeat from number 1 to 6?
Oh my goodness. The exam is over. Okay, just reading, yeah? Number 1, Martin Muller. Number 2, Anya Boche. Number 3, Yvonne Mustafa. Number 4, Vili Jansen. Number 5, Hamburger Strasse, but I just gave Strasse. Number 6, Violet Strasse. Yes, you want number 7, Wiedersehen. Number 8, Kächen. Number 9, Vergleichen. Number 10, Waschmaschine. Quickly, please. Quickly. So let me pull out your notes for the next part of learning. So take some 5, 6, 7 minutes to send the answers now. It shouldn't take long. Write your name on your answer sheet and send that to the given email. I'm also writing the email here, dl.germany@yahoo.de. DLI.germany@yahoo.de. Okay, good. That's the email. And when you are sending email, don't just send a blank and attachment. Just say, okay, my name is Neon Ray. Okay, so I know this is coming from Neon Ray even before I open. Just write my name is Neon Ray. Subject, German quiz. Okay, let me pull out some of your documents. Then we continue. After Buchstabieren, we've got and this part which is coming, make sure you have got enough bundles. You don't have to miss, because this is the root of German language. The phase I'm coming to. Very, very important. You miss this one, you forget about the whole language course. Thank you for that reminder. Wait a second. Okay. With that reminder, I am going to quickly say something. So here, students, we are doing something very important, the German verbs and how to conjugate them. When you understand the verb conjugation in German language, you will have understood in advance where you are going to in the language. And the language is going to be much, 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 much simpler than you thought of. Some people would have told you the language is hard because they skipped this topic, the verbs, because normally there's a tendency, no, I will start concentrating when we start the hard stuff, but the hard stuff in future are dictated by this topic, okay? So let's concentrate. I'm muting somebody there. Mr. Kevin, oh, thank you very much, sir, for muting. So what now here, I'm starting from the English background to say in English, the verb, okay, any verb you pick maintains itself even when you use different pronouns, okay? To come. In English, all the verbs behave the same way even when you use different situations. For example, I, we, they, she, he, you, these are pronouns. They carry the same verb, come, 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 come. In German, the verb changes, okay? This is where I'm taking you to. But in German language, the verb, okay, changes its form in writing. Okay, come on, in writing, and pronunciation. In writing and pronunciation, maybe writing, I have to do double T, American. Okay. In writing and pronunciation, depending, now take note, depending on the pronoun used at that time. Very important. As we are saying, in English, the verb, you can even sleep, you're just using the same verb with different pronouns. But in German language, the verb changes its form in writing and pronunciation depending on the pronoun used. Okay? For instance, I'm going to give you an example here. What can I do? Let me do this. Before we go to the main table, if you understand this, oh, it's gonna be, let me do this. Okay, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do this. Second student, want this to fit in one. Okay, good. This is the English side. English side. Using the verb come, to come. The German side is going to be here. German. The verb to come is called kommen. Okay? Come in English, kommen in German. Go up here. Good. Now, from the left side, you have seen come, 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 come. Let me do this for a purpose. I'm going to shade this for one purpose. I'm going to mention, okay? To start with, any German verb in its original form, it must end en, okay, like I've shaded. Kommen, okay? Whatever verb you are going to come across in German, it ends en. That's a plus, okay? So here we put kommen, to come. Now, like we have read here together, but in German language, the verb changes its form in writing depending on the pronoun used. So the pronoun you have used will configure, okay? Will change the verb appearance or the verb pronunciation. Now look at this. In German language, I, in this case, I is written ich, okay? Ich. E is written wir, not wir, because now we are professors of German spellings. W is wir, that's we, okay? I want to do the similar, the same font. So let me put this on the side. It's helping me. 18, font 18. I want to also here 18. So that's very good. And bold. Okay. I, ich. We, wir. They, it can be sie, okay, or ihr, that's they, okay. She, also sie, okay. She also is written as sie. He, er. You can be do. Do is informal, okay? If you don't respect somebody or are talking to a small boy, hey, you come from Kenya. Do, okay? Informal, do. Or formal, respect, okay? That is respect. I'm going to shade them here also red because we are relating them to their friends on the left here. I, ich, we, wir, they, sie, or here. Or there's a microphone somewhere. Take note. Okay, take note is off now. They, sie, ihr. She, sie. He, er. You, informal, du. Formal, sie. Now, okay, look at this. My interest is not from Kenya, but just the relationship between the red and the blue, okay? How are we going to conjugate, or how are we going to change kommen, this verb here, kommen, in respect to its pronoun? So, I come is going to be ich komme. Okay, ich komme. Ich Come. At the end, I'm going to use E, okay? From the original, all the time we build from the original verb, okay? Kommen is the original. So when you, all the time, when you use E, any verb is going to end with letter E. That's the formula. So you can write the formula, Ich equals to E at the end. Ich equals to E, okay? So if you're interested in the sentence, I'm going to continue. Ich komme aus. Aus means from. Ich komme aus Kenya. That's how we write Kenya in German language. Okay. Ich komme aus Kenya. This is the way the comment changes. Okay. So formula, wait, Mr. Lawrence, formula Ich equals to letter E at the end of the verb. Okay? Yes, Mr. Lawrence, go ahead.
Okay, I'm asking that what if we say a common aus Kenya?
Comment, it's wrong.
That
It's wrong. Okay?
when we add that N.
It's wrong. It's going to be wrong.
Oh.
Very
So
good.
that N we should just assume.
No, this N is in original form, okay? Before you use it. Before you use any verb with ich, wir, sie, or whatever. Before you use any verb, it is its standard form, which ends with en. You get a point, sir?
Okay, can you pardon again the pronunciation of that from in German language?
Aus, aus, aus.
Aus.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. I tell students the one thing I like about German language, we pronounce the pronunciations are like our local languages in Africa. Aus. Okay. So, ich, this is the formula, your first formula. Okay. When you use ich anywhere in a sentence, okay, or in a paragraph, whenever you're going to see ich, just know that, oh, the verb is going to end with letter E. Okay? We are going to conjugate it. All right. Now, look at this. We come from Kenya. In English, it's the same. Come, comes again. But when in German, when you use wir always maintains the original verb. Okay? So wir kommen aus Kenya. So what's the formula? Formula is wir always. When I say formula, it means all the time. Wir equals to and the verb with en. Okay? And the verb with en. Guys. So wir maintains the same. Maintains the same engine, the same structure, the same spelling. That's why I tell people in an exam, when you see wir, you start dancing because you're just going to pick the original verb. So this is your second formula. Wir equals to en at the end. Okay? Now, here, sie, I'm going to split them, okay? They, you can say, you can use sie, or you can use ihr. This one is called ihr, okay? Now let me split them, okay? I'm going to do this, but let me put stars so that you know that they are together. One person is going to choose to use sie, okay? Like if I talk about Mr. Washington and Mr. Lawrence here, two of them. I can say they come from Kenya. Okay, they come from Kenya. So I can either use the or I can use here. So if I use the, this is how the verb comment is going to change. The goodness with the, you maintain the same. Okay, that's the goodness. The doesn't change. The Z of plural. Okay, the comment aus Kenya. Same formula. Okay, let's have to repeat the formula. The comment out Kenya. So when you see Z of plural, just know we are talking about EN at the end. Okay? But ear also means the same, means plural. But when you change, when you want to use ear, oh, I'm sorry, you are not going to use comment. You are going to remove EN at the end and put T. Here kommt aus Kenya. So the formula for ear, okay, formula ear equals to T. Okay, equals to T. Check it out. So that's going to be your homework. Just check. Okay, how does it end? This comment, the way we are using it now, it is representing all millions or thousands of the verbs. So if you just understand this, you have understood the rest. You understood the rest. Now, so it's up to you for plural, they. Okay? Remember, they is carrying two pronouns, Z or EA. If you use Z, Lawrence and Washington. We have Washington here and Lawrence. Sie kommen, for instance, Sie kommen aus Kenya. Why is Sie kommen? Because I'm talking about two people. They come from Kenya. But if I use, I say, no, come on. I'm too advanced. I don't want to use Z. I'm going to use ear, this one here. Then I'm going to say, ear kommt aus Kenya. That's why I tell students, use between these two, use the one you are going to be comfortable with. Okay? Because sometimes some people mix, they take ear and they use comment. Wrong, and you lose marks. If you don't know, if you have forgotten the conjugation or the change of the verb when you use ear, please don't use ear. Just go to Z, because Z is used so many times than ear. Okay? Z comment. Now, this one, we come to he. Okay? He. This he, I'm going to do this since we have split. I want to align them so that you don't get confused. He is air. Okay? Air. So listen, I can mention Lawrence. Okay? If I don't want to mention the name Lawrence, Lawrence comes from Kenya. I can use the pronoun. He comes from Kenya. For instance, I introduced him. He's in Germany here. Then I'm introducing him. This is Lawrence. Okay, I can't repeat again to say Lawrence comes from Kenya. It's too cumbersome. Lawrence. I start with Lawrence first. This is Lawrence. Full stop. He comes from Kenya. So he becomes air. Air. Now, how do we call? Oh, wait a second. No. I'm talking about Lawrence. The she. If you have told these students, I've missed out on she. Let's do this. Because, wait a second. Before we come to he, ladies first, yes. She also is Z, okay? She also is Z, okay? this case, Z is not appearing as plural, they. No, no, no. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about Irene. We have here Irene Odiambo. So I can say Irene comes from Kenya, full stop. Oh, this is Irene. First I start, this is Irene, full stop. Then I can't again say Irene comes from Kenya. I just have to say she comes from Kenya. So instead of she, I say Z, okay? Z. Now, what's the conjugation for she? Goodness is the same as this one here. It's the same as this one here. It's the same. She goes with T at the end of the verb. Okay? At the end of the verb. Sie kommt aus Kenya. So, again, I'm going to give you something here. Before I give you the formula, I want to say something. Now, the same way you have treated feminine, which is she, in this case, Irene, is the same way you are going to treat Lawrence when you bring him on this one, he. Okay? It's the same conjugation of the verb. So, he comes from Kenya. Air. This is air. Okay? Air. Air. We just repeat the same thing. Okay? Er kommt aus Kenya. Er kommt aus Kenya. So this means that both sie for she and he, they have got the same formula. Okay? They have got the same formula. And that formula is this one here. So we normally say Z and air equals to end, come on, end with T. So feminine, she, masculine, he, the verbs will end with T. Okay? Sie kommt aus Kenya, that's Irene. Sie kommt aus Kenya. Er kommt aus Kenya, that is Lawrence. Now here, let me just do some expand a bit. The same formula, okay? The same formula. She, feminine, he, masculine, even for things like pets, a dog, or other objects, which we don't use, human beings. Eat, okay? Eat. It comes from Kenya. Maybe there's a product which is made in Kenya. We are going to say it comes from Kenya. Okay? The same comes. It comes from Kenya. So, for things, okay, for things which are not human, okay, pets, dogs, books, phones, whatever, computers, we say it. And it in German is S. Take note of that. S. That is it. S. Oh, the beautiful thing is we still maintain the same verb conjugation. Okay? If you're talking, maybe the radio is made in Kenya and it is here in Germany, I'm going to say, oh, es kommt, okay? Es kommt aus Kenya. Okay? Es kommt aus Kenia. So these three, they behave the same. She, he, and it. Look at this. So I'm going to increase now my formula here. Okay? I'm going to increase my formula. S. Z air S equals to T. They will end the verb with T. Interesting. And it reduces your job. Okay? It reduces your job of thinking, scratching your head. Okay? Wonderful. Then, now look at this. You come from Kenya. Okay? You come from Kenya. In English, I think you know this one. Whether you are talking to your boss or a child, okay? You still use you come, isn't it? Maybe in front, you just, if you want to respect, you just add madam or sir. Oh, madam, I know you come from Kenya. Oh, sir, I know you come from Kenya. If it's a boy or a girl, little girl, you don't respect. Hey, girl, I know you come from Kenya. You see, with the respect form, you are still using come. No respect form, you're still using come. But in German, it's not the case. In German language, this is how we split it. Okay? Do is called informal. Okay? Informal. That is no respect. Okay? We use it to people you know or people you think they are your age mates. You can use do. Okay? Don't use do when you are in German here to somebody you don't know. Oh, you can get an insult. Do informal. Okay? So if you're talking to one person, okay, in informal, oh, microphone please, microphone please. Oh. How can you learn with music? Somebody's learning with music. I'm sorry. I've removed that person. That's no respect. You cannot learn with music. Sorry. And I've locked the door now. Nobody's going to come to disturb us here. Some people are just too careless. I don't understand. Okay, so you come from Kenya. You are talking to somebody in informal. Now, how, when you use do, okay, when you use do, how is come here to come going to change? So do, you add st at the end, okay, st. Do always moves with st. Take note. St. Du kommst aus Kenya. So what's the formula? You can even build your formula here. Okay, now aus Kenya is the same place. Never mind, let's remove it. Du kommst, and formula is going to be do equals to st at the end of that verb. Interesting. Interesting. That's it. Du kommst. Kommst. That's how pronounce kommst. That is informal. And where do you use informal? Your age mates or young ones or people you know. You are always hanging together. Like at place of work. Hey, do, you. Okay? Now, so there's another you. Okay? Let me say this. The first you is informal. Okay, now I'm going to do this. The first U is informal. The next same U. Okay. Another is going to be formal. Okay, so we have two U's here. Take note. Very important when you're in Germany, because this can spoil your relationship. If you call your boss do, oh, first day of interview do, no respect. So you informal, you formal. Now when you're talking to somebody, okay, when you're talking to somebody, respectful and stuff, you want to say, you come from. Don't use do, kommst, okay? You're going to say, Sie is formal, Sie kommen. That's the beauty with Sie. Sie mostly is repeating the original verb. Sie kommen. Let's just speak this way. The same. Sie kommen aus Kenya. Okay? We remove this. So formula of formal Sie is the same as about in. Interessant. Interessant is interesting. Okay, wait, Mr. Lawrence. I'm gonna come. Okay. Sie kommen. Mr. Lawrence, can you ask?
Okay, I'm asking that this informal you. Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
The informal you do.
Mhm.
Is it wrong if we say do come?
What's that again?
Do common aus Kenya?
You comment.
Yeah, aus Kenya.
No. Follow just what I'm
Because
writing. What I'm writing is what is correct. If you change, it's wrong. Okay?
okay, do you know why I've asked that, sir?
Uh-huh.
Because when I was just reading the singular pronouns,
Mm-hmm.
like just assume that this you was me, Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Is it different from the one she or he? Let's just not to be the general you, that just a singular you.
A singular you. Yes, a singular you. You have to split it, whether formal or informal. That's the case. That's the thing.
Okay.
The most important thing is you to decide. If I like your question, it's you now to say, can I respect this person or not? You get a point. Okay? For instance, there was a time when I just came to Germany, I did some A1 level I knew, and the teacher told me, when you go to a shop and an old person selling there sees you are a young man, you can use do because he knows you are young. Okay? But if you go to another shop, a young person or a boy is selling, he knows that you are older than him. Then he calls you do. You can even caution him, bite, niche do, not do. Okay? I'm older than you. Because some young boys maybe can be stupid or something like that. So the speaker determines whether to use do or not. Okay? Sometimes somebody doesn't want to be polite to you. He knows you are older than him. Hey, do. He wants to bring it. That's a very good question. Very good. Okay? Perfect. So do, sometimes at work, for instance, you join a work at Germany here, first day, Z, second day, Z, third day, after 1 week, Z, then it's up to you to say, now why are you calling me Z? Come on, just call me do. Okay? We are colleagues. So it can change from Z to do when you know each other. But first day, they will always say Z. Even when you come to Germany, for instance, here, even if the boss knows you are, what's this? Let's say you have visited now Germany, you are doing cooperatives and stuff. Even if they have seen that, hey, Mr. Lawrence is younger than me, by virtue of you being first time, they are going to give you Z. Okay, Z. But along the way, you just feel guilty. Oh, 1 week we are here. This old man is calling me Z. I'm younger than him. Then it's up to you to tell him, sir, please call me Do. Okay, which is normal. Wonderful. That's a good question. So now I go back on top. You see the way they comment. This verb you are seeing on top here, comment. Look at the way it is changing. Ich komme, plural, wir, we come, wir kommen. Plural also, sie, okay, they, sie kommen, ihr kommt, sie, she comes, sie kommt, kommt, it, es kommt. Informal, you, du kommst, esti. You, formal, sie kommen. So your job now is just to what's this? To master the ending of the verb. That's all. Pronoun, ending. Pronoun, that's why I've given you these formulas at the end. When you go to the embassy, for instance, of Germany, oh, können Sie sich vorstellen? Can you introduce yourself? This is what they are going to be looking for. How are you conjugating your verbs? You are alone at the embassy. You are going to start, ich, I come from Kenya, okay? Ich komme aus Kenya. Of course, you are in Kenya. I live in Nairobi. Ich wohne, okay? Ich, they are just going to see, the moment you go with ich, they know every verb you use is going to be ending E at the end. The moment you bring in maybe your family, we live in. The moment you change from ich, you go to we, wir. Their ears just want to see, are you still going to use wir with E at the end? But you are clever. Wir kommen. Wir wohnen. We live. Okay? This is the word to live. Wohnen. Come on, where have I written it? Sorry. I wanted to put it here. Very good. Okay? This is to live, to reside, yeah? Okay? Where you reside. Come on. Wohnen, to live. Okay? I live in Hamburg. Remember original verb all the time, ending en. Look at how beautiful it is now. If I ask all of you to substitute, I live in Kenya or I live in Hamburg. Hey, you know it already. Wohnen. Ich wohne. You're going to remove N. Okay. Ich wohne in Kenya or in Nairobi. Wir wohnen. Okay. In Kenya. Out now is going to be out. Okay. So, how are we going to conjugate here with wohnen? Also use in, you know, like in English. I live in. So it's going to be ich wohne in Kenya. I live in Kenya. Okay. Here we live in Kenya. They come from Kenya. Not they come, sorry. We are in living, sorry. Okay. They live in Kenya. Oh, Sie wohnen in Kenya. Okay, now you're introducing these people. They live in Kenya. Or still, here now, here, you're going to remove en and put t at the end. Ihr wohnt in Kenya. Ihr wohnt in Kenya. Very interesting. Just repeating. I tell students that it even becomes boring because you're just repeating the same things. Ihr wohnt in Kenya. She lives in Kenya. Okay, the same. So this one, we are going to just put the same stuff. She lives. He lives. It lives. In Kenya. In Kenya. In Kenya. Just the same way as the other above. Also here, hey, you live, okay? You live in Kenya, do informal, okay? So instead of T, you're going to end ST. Du wohnst. Du wohnst. Du wohnst in Kenya. Now you want to respect that person, respect, you bring back the original verb. Ah, Sie wohnen in Kenya or Sie wohnen in Nairobi. Interesting. Now, tell me, when you look at this structure, the verb on the right side, can somebody tell me something which is not changing in any verb we have written? Can somebody tell me something which is not changing? Can somebody tell me something which is not changing from the first verb kommen and from the second verb wohnen? What is not changing? There's something in each verb.
Patrol,
What's that?
on the verbs or in the sentence?
No, just the verb, just the verb, just the verbs. Like in this one, wohnen. Which part are you seeing which is not changing? It is intact, it is constant. Just look at it from above, wohne, via, no, here is supposed to be N at the end, please, via wohnen. You have wohne, wohnen, wohnt, wohnst, wohnen. But something is not changing. It's not changing. What is not changing?
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry?
The initial words are not changing.
Aha, like which one? Can you give me the letters? The letters?
Born.
Very
Not
good.
changed.
Very good. Very good. Look at this. Von. 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 Very good. Von. Von. Von, von, von. Just equally when we did the first part, comment, isn't it? We were just changing the last part. But com, K-O-M-M was constant. Now, this takes us to another level. Okay? Not the unchanging part of the German verb is called the command. Okay, the command, just like in the soldier. Okay, okay. When you tell somebody, hey, hey, come. Okay. Hey, come. That's a command. Okay. In German, it's going to be hello. Come. So when you use command, forget about the ending with E, S, T, E, N. So this is called the command part of the verb. And normally, especially you mothers, you use it to children. Hey, Joseph, come. That's a command. In German, you throw out the last. Okay? Come. Joseph, come. That's a little part I wanted to add. So when you're in German here, somebody calls you, you have engagements. Okay? Hello, come. There's no respect there. Okay? Go to your boss and say, no. That's a command. Okay? He's supposed to say, for instance, respect. Okay? Frau. Frau is Mrs. Okay? Frau Irene. Say Moses. Just, Frau Irene Moses. Or just Frau Moses. Let's move this. Okay? Frau Moses is calling you. Kommen. Okay, respect, because Frau means somebody is giving you respect. Kommen. Okay, kommen Sie. Bitte is please, if he wants to use please. Okay, kommen Sie bitte, or just kommen Sie. At least, this person is respecting me. Frau Moses, kommen Sie. Okay. Also, if he says Frau Moses, kommst, remember do, yeah, comes. Kommst du. Do for me. Or just Irene. Okay. Irene, kommst du. Also, it's not nice. It's not respect. Okay. Of course, it's not a command. Like here, it's not a command, but it shows he's not respecting you. So, kommen Sie, okay, is more than polite. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Your homework is going to be here. It's just going to be here. Go through this, and you're going to enjoy wherever we are going to go to. Okay? Now, having explained this, and I know you have understood, okay? This is what is called verb conjugation in German. Ich komme, ich wohne in Deutschland. I can say this. Ich wohne in Deutschland. Wir, with my family, we live. Wir wohnen in Deutschland. Then maybe I point to my friends who live in England. Sie wohnen in England. Or ihr wohnt in England. Then I turn to she. Okay, now this one, she lives in England. Sie wohnt in England. So this one, she, whether it is respect or non-respect, we are just simply saying feminine, she lives. And I tell people, when we say she or he comes, he lives, we add S at the end in English, isn't it? Here, we are adding S in English. So I tell people, just convert that S, just say S equals to T. So where you put S in English, in German put T. She comes. She lives. Sie wohnt. He lives. Wohnt. It lives. Es wohnt. So where there's S in the English verb, put T as well. These are the formula. Now let me take you. So now going back to this table, you're going to see that it is nothing but I will explain. Look at this. I take you back to this table as we close. Just 5 minutes. Okay? Just 5 minutes on this table, and you'll have understood because it's the same principle I've just used. So here, English, German verb is here. This is a German verb, infinitive. Okay? Then from this border, we see how each verb is going to change, going towards the right with different pronouns. To laugh. Look at this. To laugh. In German, the verb laugh means lachen. Lachen. Now, lachen, I tell people to say, this is the original position. They are in their bedroom. Before you bring in the pronouns, they are in their original. Look at all these verbs. Cook. Cook means look. Look. They are all ending en, 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 en. That means they are in their room before they go out to look for these pronouns here. Before they go out to be used by the pronouns, they have to be maintained as original verbs ending en. Number 1, lachen. Number 2, to live, leben. Number 3, also to live or reside, wohnen. Okay? To love, lieben. To need, brauchen. To play, spielen. To say, sagen. Remember, please, when you've got S followed by a vowel, S by a vowel, R, A, E, O, O. You remember this. We pronounce S now like Z, okay? Like Z, not sagen, sagen, because it's followed by a vowel, R or A in this case. To say, sagen. To seek, suchen, when you are looking for something, suchen. To think, denken. To visit, besuchen. Look, in their original forms, they are all en at the end. But the moment you come in, okay? But the moment you come in, you want to use lachen, okay? I am laughing, okay? I am laughing. I is ich. The moment you subject lachen to I, it comes out of its original room, it comes down here, and the friends are watching. Hey, let's see how our friend is going to change with the different pronouns. So, ich lache, like I explained, you end with E. Du lachst. Du, informal, remember? Er, he, sie, she, es, it. We have done. All the end, lacht. He's laughing. Er lacht. She's laughing. Sie lacht. Maybe a dog is laughing. It is laughing. Es lacht. We are laughing. Wir. We are laughing. Wir lachen. Remember, here also is plural, yeah? They. Now, they are laughing. So you can choose this. So this is plural and this is plural, like I mentioned. They are laughing. Ihr lacht. Or if you don't want to use ihr for they are laughing, you can use here. Sie. Sie lachen. That's all. The way I will explain, the way this verb lachen is changing is the way all these verbs, you can even close your eyes. It's the same. Let's check for this. Let's look for sagen here to say. So now Laken has finished each journey up to the last. Says, hey, come on. Sagen, it's your turn now. Then another person says, ich, yeah, ich sage. From sagen, I'm saying, du sagst. Er, sie, es. He, she, it. Same formula, end with T, sagt. We are saying, wir sagen. They are saying, ihr sagt. Or they are saying with sie sagen. Oh, come on. And the stem is remaining the command. Sag, 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 sag. Just like on lachen, lach, 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 that's the stem, lach, lach. So, and the principle, the rest is your homework. You can go through. Any questions? Like I said, if you understand one principle, you have understood all the verbs. So here, now since you are masters, if I put another, let's just say this, we cancel this, I put in another verb, okay? Let me write it here. Put another verb. Put it on top. Suchen. Suchen. To search. Okay? Seeking, looking for something. You have lost your book or your money in the house. Suchen. What you are doing, the action is original verb. Suchen. Then somebody asks you, okay? Hey, was machst du? Or was machen Sie? Machen is another verb. Machen, to do. What are you doing? Ich suche. Okay? Whatever you're going to put here, whatever you're looking for. Ich suche. Two people are searching. What are you doing? Wir suchen. Whatever you are looking for. And so on. The same formula. The same formula. So when you understand just that little box, you're going to enjoy this syllabus. This is your syllabus. Now, what is inside here are situations, okay? Are situations you apply in day-to-day life. When you are here, you are not lost. You are able to communicate. For instance, the first topic is Guten Tag, my name is, now you're in German, you're introducing yourself. Good day, my name is, I come from Kenya, I come from Congo, I come from Zambia. You'll be presenting your that's able in your head, okay? Number two, meine Familie, my family. Because they ask you, oh, haben Sie Familie? Do you have a family? Oh, yeah. Haben is another verb, haben, to have. Ah, yeah, ich habe. They respected you. Ah, Frau Ovidi. Because Ovidi now, they are going to read it Ovidi because of W. Okay? Frau Ovidi Vini, not to even meaning because it's W. Frau Ovidi Vini. Haben Sie Familie? Do you have family? Haben Sie, haben is to have. You just copy their verb and you start conjugating it when you say ich. Haben Sie Familie? Ja is yes. Ja, ich. Ah, now they are waiting. She's saying ich. Is she going to say, how does she change haben, the original verb? Yeah, ich habe, without any. And you know, they are crazy people. Just one sentence. You speak good German because of conjugation. Ja, ich habe Familie. Now, I've got a family. We live in Nairobi, okay? Ich habe Familie oder eine Familie. We live in Nairobi. Wir, this one, W-I-R. We live, now they're waiting. It's just the verb. Even in an exam, there's what is called writing, listening, and talking. You'll be put in groups. The examiner just waiting. They just say, talk about where you live. They will just be following now how you conjugate. Wir wohnen in Nairobi. Wir wohnen in Mombasa. Wir wohnen in Kinshasa. Oh, she can even change from ich wohnen to wir, plural wohnen. She speaks good. Just that. So you're applying here, meine Familie. That's why I say, if you understand this topic, we come to this book, we'll just be flipping pages like stories. And people will be shocked how you are speaking German. Topic number 3, einkaufen. Einkaufen means shopping. Hey, what are you doing? We are shopping. Wir kaufen. Kaufen is a verb, to buy. Wir kaufen. If you are alone, hello, warte, wait. You're pushing the trolley. Ich kaufe. That's wow. If it's not you, hey, where is Anna? What is Anna? Then you know you're outside the container. Anna, sie kauft. Because you know sie goes with T at the end of the day. Sie kauft. So all these applications, you never run away from them on daily basis. Meine Wohnung, my house or my apartment. Ich habe eine Wohnung. It is big. Es ist groß. Und mein Tag, my day. You have to describe the day. This is an out of the day. How do you spend the day? Freizeit, free time. How do you spend your free time? You are going to apply all these. Kinder und Schule, children and school. How do you treat your children? Do you wake them from bed? Do they go alone to school? Do you pick them and stuff? All these verbs we have done are going to be there. So when you understand, go home, watch the video. Already there is a video on this topic. Master just conjugations, verb conjugations, how they end at the end with the pronouns, just these two. They launch you to the main content of the syllabus. There are people I know who start just teaching. I was a victim. Coming here, the teacher is just speaking German. That time it was not allowed even to use English to teach like I'm doing. People felt like nobody's business. People lost money. But I mean, I come from Zambia. Besides, English is just the official language. I speak Bemba. Then somebody is welcoming me in German language, which I want to learn. We just said, I remember we were 40 in class. Long time, 13 years ago, 40. Americans there, the Romanians, the Polish, the British. The class went away, 30 dropped out. After 2 weeks, some of us will remain. Because I'm a teacher, even better was a professional. Said, but madam, why can't you first use some system to launch us? We understand, you use our languages and stuff. No, we are not allowed. I dropped out. I said, I can't do this. I'm going to teach myself. Partly, I taught myself. I went back just some 2 weeks before examinations, and I hit it because I understood the concept. So that's why as we do it, the easiest way. And I realized, when you learn this table, pronoun and verbs, conjugation, the way I've given you, just this, ich, wir, sie, es, ihr, sie, 5, you are done. These are the ones we pick and we apply them in what we call day-to-day living. Even when you be you presenting your project here, you are on PowerPoint. Of course, you speak in English, but you'll be able to slot in some German language. The German language you slot in, and hey, look at the conjugations. That's what they just look for. That's what they do. I mean, this is not conjugation. You can't conjugate a telephone. Telephone is telephone. That is my handy. It's called handy. Okay? For the office telephone. You can't conjugate it. It will remain telephone, but the verb you have to conjugate. Papier, papier, papier. You can't conjugate it, but you conjugate the verb attached to papier. We have papers. Wir haben Papier. Wir. I have papers. Ich habe Papier. She has papers. Sie hat Papier. They have papers. Sie haben Papier. You see, it's not changing. That's why I said hit on the verbs, you have hit on the German language. So, any question before we close for the weekend? Weekend starts now. Any question on the verb conjugation? Mr. Vincent, any question? No question. Thank you. Mr. George Omondi, question? Milka, Madam Milka Vivian, question? Perfect. No questions means students have understood. So take your homework and make revision, okay, on this one. Next, when we meet in German language, I will give you this book, okay? You are reading, I'm controlling you. I ask you, what does this sentence mean? You'll be shocked. Easy stuff. So God bless you. Today, please, there is no any other course coming through. What's the time? Oh, 14:40. So classes for today finishes next week. Nächste Woche, in German nächste Woche, next week. 13 Uhr at 13 hours Kenyan time. Congo, 12 hours as Germany. So Wiedersehen, we have done Wiedersehen. See you again. Wiedersehen. Thank you.